Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Gatorade5, and I'm back for some more Sun and Moon news. This is actually going to be my genuine reaction to these. I've only seen this title, but what I do want to say to you is that obviously you can tell I don't have the good editing device. I'm actually on my mom's computer because, well, they're like on a vacation. Plus, for some reason, I can't get onto YouTube on my computer, so luckily enough, I was able to connect my microphone, so at least the audio quality is good. Hopefully that it'll be able to record the audio as well. And I'm going to go ahead, just do what I normally do, and hopefully all goes well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these new mons, I guess. At least that's what I've heard. Well, I haven't really heard anything. I've just seen this title. So we're going to go ahead, press play. The demo obviously coming out in about 4 days. We're definitely turn autoplay off for anything, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the Sun and Moon site for you guys. I'm gonna actually just pull this chair in. I know it's gonna bump it, but we're gonna make it work anyway. Oh my god, that, if you guys didn't hear that, my mic is a god. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and look up Pokemon Sun and Moon. I can't even type this setup, you guys, is horrible. I want you to know. But we're gonna look up Pokemon Sun and Moon. Again, I'm sorry, I cannot like edit and do this, cut this stuff off. I just want to make sure that I'm recording. I should have probably done that. Okay, so for some reason 2 OBS studios opened up. We're gonna close that one. We already have this one open, so that's good. Again, I apologize. We're gonna go ahead and go here. Can we like go to the actual website? There we go. As it's loading for us. So look at all of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go into Pokemon. We're going to see all the new Pokemon that have been released. Yo, why does this display look better than my computer? Alright, so we have 8 new Pokemon. We're going to start with this guy. Silvally, the synthetic Pokemon. Normal type. It's 7'7", 221.6 pounds. It's pretty thin, if I do say so myself. And it's got the RKS system ability, which we're gonna go ahead and see what it does and read all of this. And I have no water. And you know what? I can't pause this and I can't edit it, so we're gonna do this together, guys. When type null gains a partner it can trust, it deliberately destroys the restraining device it wears. Once released from the heavy mask, the Pokemon's speed increases substantially. Freed of the restraining effects of its mask, Silvally senses are heightened, and it reverts to its natural temperament. It has a wild nature, but will obey a trainer that it trusts, and to protect that trainer from danger, it will put its own life on the line. Silvally is said to have been created to oppose a threat. By inserting exclusive items into the drive on Silvally's head, ooh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Its RKS system can be activated, causing Silvally's somatic cells to mutate and glow. The RKS system enables it to change its type, and its cells will glow with different colors of light depending on its type. Yo, you know what would be cool? Because I know the bad team dude has it. I'd like to see like a feature implemented where like when you battle a Team Skull Grunts before, they like read what Pokemon you have, and then based on the Pokemon that you use, not the Pokemon that are on your team, but based on the Pokemon that you used, he should be able to put in like one of the drives into its head, so it can be able to counter the Pokemon that you were using. Anyways, Silvally's ability is called the RKS system ability, which no previous Pokemon has ever had. By having Silvally hold items that correspond to each Pokemon type, it can change its own type. Multi-attack is a move that only Silvally can learn, and its move's type changes based on which type-related Silvally is holding. Again, this is a lot like Arceus. That is why I kind of don't like it, but it's a much better looking Arceus, and I hope it's not going to get as much love as Arceus did, because Arceus got way too much love. But you have Hakamo and Como, Hakamo'o, sorry. 311-103. Interesting. Alright. When Jangmo-o evolves into Hakamo-o, it breaks from its fellows and begins to live on its own to train itself. Wherever it can find Pokemon to battle against, it seems to appear. Hakamo-o dances before the battle to show its strength, clanging its scales together to make them ring out. When this dance reaches its climax, Hakamo-o bellows a fierce war cry to challenge its opponent. Its scales make for a fine armor, so Hakamo-o doesn't worry about its self-defense, and it makes multitudes of strikes and overwhelms its opponents. But as a result, its scales often become damaged and get torn off. They grow back immediately, so this does not cause Hakamo-o undue concern. In fact, it views the number of lost scales as proof of how ferociously it has fought, and it brandishes its based arms on a boast of victory. I'm pretty sure I butchered that whole last sentence. We have Como-o, and hello. This thing, if it is not the pseudo, I don't know what is. It's only 5'3" though. Interesting. How you would expect to be able to ride on something like this, but it's only 5'3". I'm 5'9". What the heck? We'll have to see. We will have to see. Interesting. Anyways, interesting. Whatever. At the end of its harsh training, Hakamo-o evolves into the overwhelmingly powerful form. It returns to the land of its birth, where it watches over the Jangmo-o from a distance. There is a legend that says Como. I'm just gonna say Como, not Como-o, because I don't think there's much of a difference. There's a legend that says Como is covered in glittering scales in order to drive away a great darkness covering the world. The reason these Pokemon seek out battle is to gain the power needed to defeat this darkness. When it detects someone approaching, this Pokemon rings the scales on its tail to announce its presence. It has no desire to battle against weak Pokemon. Como's greatest move is the uppercut. It swings its arm up from below in a punch of great skill and force, sending its foe flying into the sky. By raising its arms aloft, it can generate a force powerful enough to change the face of the surrounding landscape. Clanging scales is a move that only Como can learn. It scrapes the scales covering its body against one another, attacking with great clamor. After using this move, Como's defense is lowered. So definitely it's going to be a powerful attack because we already see the defense lowering as an excuse for the move to be so deadly in a sense. Next we have this thing. It looks interesting, but not my thing. It is Ribombi. Alright, interesting. Why is this mouse not working? Hello? See, this is the problem with my mom's computer. It's just not as good as mine. Anyways, we have the Bee-Fly Pokemon. It's only 8 inches. Actually a realistic height, kind of ish. Only, but it is like a pound. If a bee's a pound, that's kind of scary. Anyways, Ribombee can collect flower nectar and pollen to make its balls known as pollen puffs. These serve as food, and what's more, they can also cause effects like paralysis or dizziness. Ribombee may use puffs to strike their opponents during battles. Some of the pollen puffs that Ribombee make also have relaxing effects or can relieve tiredness. These are distributed around the Alola region as high-priced supplements. Ribombee hate getting rained on. They're covered with fluffy hairs that hold the pollen they've gathered, and the rain makes them wet and dirty. Lonely people will know that if Ribombee are busily visiting the fields of flowers, you can be sure that the fair weather will continue. Interesting. So I kind of like it. I like how Nintendo / Game Freak, because I know like a lot of kids hate bees and stuff like that. They're trying to give a bee maybe a nicer taste here with Ribombee. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it won't work out, but it's worth a try. Anyways, next we have Steenie, the fruit Pokemon. The calx on Steenie's head is harder than Bounsweet's, so Steenie no longer worries about being stabbed by other Pokemon. As a Bounsweet, this Pokemon may have preferred to run away from others, but now Steenie and other Pokemon can play together. Upon evolving, this Pokemon's fragrance becomes even more delectable, but it also gains a tomboy-like personality. Living together with one is quite the ordeal. As it moves around, it spins its calx, striking nearby objects, but Steenie couldn't care less. Steenie unleashes combo moves using the calx on its head and its hard legs. First, it smacks opponents with the calx on its head, and when the opponent flinches, it lands a whacking great kick. That usually does the trick. Alright, again, probably mispronounced calx. I apologize. Next we have Serena. I'm going to do the silent T like in a lot of anime type thing. Serena. That's what I'm going to say. Because like serene kind of. So we have Serena. Serena has the nature of high-class nobility. Any Pokemon or human that approaches it with evil in mind will be punished forthwith. It even turns its fearsome glare upon its own trainer if the two of them are not fully in sync, or if its trainer orders it to use a move that will be ineffective. Only the strongest of Steenie are able to evolve. When this happens, Steenie evolves with the blessing of other Steenie. It then uses the strength to protect the Bounsweet. Serena has a high-kicking Virtuoso. It has honed these skills beyond the level it has achieved as a Steenie and attacks with graceful movements. At the same time, its fragrance mesmerizes its opponents, dealing them a secondary attack. Drop Kick is a move that only Serena can learn. It lowers an opponent's attack by showering it with blazing hot kicks, in a style similar to that originating from tropical countries. It is said that this Pokemon loses its strength if touched on the crown-like protuberance on its head. Some Serena have the Queenly Majesty ability, which no other previous Pokemon have had. The effect of Queenly Majesty are so intimidating that it prevents opponents from using priority moves. Interesting. So, don't try to sucker punch this thing, guys. Next we have Alolan Grimer. The sludge Pokemon, poison and dark type. Interesting. And again, I cannot scroll. Great. Well, we'll wait. How are you guys doing? Anyways, Alolan Grimer. When the population of the Alola region increased, dealing with the garbage became a serious problem. As a solution, Grimer were imported from other regions. They fed primarily on garbage, though their body composition changed, as did their form. What appear to be teeth in this Pokemon's mouth are in fact residual toxins from the garbage it eats, which have hardened and crystallized. No method has been discovered to break down these crystals. Direct contact with them presents a danger. Alolan Grimer is always eating garbage, but its constant hunger will cause it to begin eating other manufactured objects if it runs out of garbage to feed on. There are more than 100 Alolan Grimer in Alola's garbage processing plants, and all the garbage produced in the Alola region is taken for use as their food. You know, I wish that that we had that, because the United States creates a lot of freaking garbage. Anyways, Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck eats whatever it is in reach without pausing, and if it feels the sharp pangs of hunger, it rants amok. You're hilarious. It's thought that its ferocious appetite stems from an inability to maintain its energy levels without a constant influx of toxins. Toxins have accumulated in Alolan Muck's body form and its steady diet of various waste products and manufactured materials. This accumulation has brought about a chemical change, producing a new kind of toxin. Oh, you can tell I've had a long day at school. Can't you? Anyways, Alolan Muck has the same poisonous crystal as Alolan Grimer, but they're not limited to its mouth. They extend from all over the surface of its body. Alolan Muck uses them to attack, just like other Pokemon use their fangs or claws. These highly toxic crystals are easily knocked loose, making them extraordinarily dangerous. The Grimer and Muck in the Alola region produce and store their toxins with their bodies. So unlike Grimer and Muck in other regions, you won't detect any unpleasant aromas when you draw near one. Interesting. So with that wraps up the Pokemon. Next, we'll go into the Alola region. We'll see. We have Kahunas on each island, and we also have another trial captain. We're going to go ahead and start with the trial captains here. I believe we only got introduced to one extra one for some reason. And don't know why. If it could, in fact, scroll down. Thank you. Interesting. So the only one that's new, of course, this one. An expert in normal-type Pokemon, Captain Elima graduated from the trainer school and is a hero to the students of that school. You know, this is literally the Charon or Roxanne of this region. Just generic chick that's irrelevant in the story. Actually, Charon isn't, but I didn't mean to say that, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we have another Kahuna, though. And there's only one Kahuna per island. Of course, we have Hollow, which is our island, and then we have Olivia. Olivia is the Kahuna of Akala Island, the second island that you visit on your island challenge. Her skill is extraordinary and can only be expected from someone chosen to serve as a Kahuna at such a young age. She still insists that she's just a normal girl. Well, alright. But I will say that, we have yet to see the next Island Guardian. I'd like to see that. Anyways, let's go into cool features. And we don't have actually any, and that's all that we have. So, if you guys enjoyed this very long episode of my Sun and Moon reactions, make sure to Mach Punch that like button, and of course subscribe if you guys have not. The reason I'm so worried about our Wi-Fi is that, you know, the demo comes out on Tuesday, and I'm hoping that I can access YouTube from my computer. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like upload stuff to Google Drive. If I'm able to do that, even I'll have to see. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get about. This is Kid85 signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a good day.